welcome to Popcorn Planet on Movie World Plus. I know it's confusing. We're in Vegas and I don't have the Movie World asset. So yeah, we're just doing Popcorn Planet at CinemaCon, and I was late to the Disney presentation, but I caught the end of Avatar 2. That's what we're going to talk about. We got to react. Thank you, CinemaCon, for letting us get in here and watch all this cool stuff. But Steph, the Ultra Nerd, is here, and Steph, you got to see the beginning of it. Before we even get to Avatar, how was? I have already gotten the download from her, and I've seen online. They showed us 15 minutes of Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah, so they showed us 15 minutes of Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, and yeah, I think I'm going to have to lower my expectations a little bit. However, it still looks fun.
You're a Benedict Cumberbatch.
And I absolutely adore Benedict Cumberbatch. If I was single, he was single, and we were in the same circle, I wouldn't say no.
You would do the...
I would do the wax on, wax off.
You would go in his Doctor Strange's portal.
Yeah, sorry, I thought... Sorry.
Anyway...
My head's all over the place, guys. Oh my goodness, last night was insane.
But anyway, so you were Did the audience like it though? Really? Yeah, I mean, it's theater goers. You gotta remember, these are theater audience, like theater chain buyers and concession people and press. It's not the most exciting audience. However, they did like Avatar, but we're gonna get there. Teasing that. So, all right, yeah. Look, I've been indifferent too. I'm not sorry. I kind of want to watch it in its entirety. I kind of don't like when I see the beginning of a movie I'm about to see next week.
But to be fair, guys, Multiverse of Madness next week, if you guys are super hyped like us for the Avatar 2 sequel, you want to go and see Doctor Strange 2, because next week the Avatar trailer that we just saw for sequel will be released exclusively for the trailers for Doctor Strange number 2, Multiverse of Madness, and then
it's staying in theaters. You're not gonna be able to see it online for what I think it's a week.
A week, yeah. And then the following week afterwards, it will then be released worldwide. So if you want to see the advanced preview of that movie, that trailer that we've just seen,
stay tuned,
guys. You need to go.
A lot of you are excited for Doctor Strange. I get it. And then so on top of that, we also saw 20 minutes of Lightyear. I saw a little bit.
30.
Oh, it was 30.
It was 30.
From what I saw, a little Interstellar vibes. Really beautiful visuals. Pixar keeps making things look real. Like, I'm like, is this real? And when they do space and shots, like, sometimes I just lose. Then the cartoon character walks in, and I'm like, oh, we're back in a cartoon. But I'm just blown away. Every year, Pixar's quality is getting better and better, but yeah, you agree that was also visually stunning?
Lightyear steps it up. Guys, I'm more excited for Lightyear than I am for Multiverse of Madness. That's saying something, right? No, I mean, I'm still excited for Multiverse of Madness, don't get me wrong, but I really do love Lightyear. Visually stunning. The story, oh my goodness, there's a cat. Guys, you're gonna love the cat. And I'm a dog person. I'm team dog. You guys all know this if you're OGs. Oh my goodness. But there's a cat in there, and I'm temporarily team cat. Asterisk Lightyear movie. Just saying. Oh my goodness. Do you know, we were in theatre and we were laughing. There were so many moments that we just laughed out loud. But it wasn't just us. The whole auditorium, and like Andy said, we're surrounded by like industry types that are kind of like sat here and they're just watching and they're critiquing and this, that, and the other, right?
When they react, it means
when they react, that means something, guys. So you want to definitely make a beeline for Lightyear.
Chris Evans was popped up to show it, right?
Yeah. So he introduced Lightyear, not in person, unfortunately.
I missed the beginning of it, but yeah, they made it sound like he was there.
On screen, he was there. But yeah, it was so funny. And there were. Let's put it this way, because you caught it at the end. You jerked up a little bit. You got a little bit teary-eyed, but I was looking at him thinking, dude. But then I started to teary-eye. But then I started to teary-eye as well. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just as much of a Jessie, to be fair. But oh my goodness, the end of that preview, we were laughing all the way through. But then Pixar, with its immense like master storytelling, flips it over. Then all of a sudden you just get teary-eyed, and it got you there.
I'll say this: they've revealed this. The Pixar Lightyear, rather, is the movie that Andy saw in Toy Story that made him want to become into Buzz Lightyear. It's like his Star Wars is how the creators have described what Lightyear's about. And then apparently the Buzz Lightyear Commander, the cartoon, was something that came out after in the movies, in the universe of Toy Story. But I do kind of like that. It's kind of interesting that this was a movie that Andy saw that sort of inspired him to want to get into Buzz Lightyear, and so that just know that's what. And I'm hoping they show Andy watching it or something and buying the figure. We'll see.
We'll see on that one. We didn't see any of that.
But we'll see. But anyway, bravo. All right, so let's get they showed a couple other things, but let's quit burying the lead. Avatar 2. Yes, we got Avatar 2. Look, I didn't give a crap about this movie. Avatar was like a visual cool thing. Judging by here, I'll even. Astounds the audience. This movie is stunning.
Yeah.
Steph, I mean, my God, the underwater shots. I didn't think we were going to be that impressed, but they gave 3D glasses out at the theater for us.
Yeah.
And Dolby outfitted the theater just for this presentation because Cameron's like, come on, of course we're going to do this.
Yeah, James Cameron.
I mean, it makes sense because it's like Avatar is the movie that made so much money for theaters and got 3D popular. And the footage is stunning looking, and whether the plot works, it's about the family, right? It kind of doesn't matter. I think this movie is going to be massive just from the technological standpoint again, because 3D has been out a while, the pandemic hit, and now he's made the 3D even better. You were talking about too how immersive you felt swimming and going through the jungles and things with that.
So this is the thing, right? I lost myself when that trailer hit. Like when the underwater scenes, whatever you think in your head it's going to look like, say bye to it. Bye, Felicia. We don't know her. It's not nothing that you could ever imagine. You're literally like underwater with them. And then the jungle scenes as they're going through, you literally feel like you're behind them and you're kind of traversing through jungle scenes with them. And you're kind of like this. And oh my goodness, like for those that thought that the Avatar 1, the original Avatar, that the 3D was like, nah, you didn't like it. Guys, get ready. Now, I've made some notes, so I'm kind of going to go down here a little bit. But
they shine you a little light if you get too...
I know, right? That's,
we're allowed
but I was
to.
like in the press area, so I was a little bit confused. But anyways, I digress.
She has the notes. Go through the notes.
Yeah, Avatar 2 is The Way of Water. Now, how it's all going to plan out is... They actually said that each film is a standalone film.
I don't believe this. They're saying that, but it's like he also said it's a part of a greater story, but that they're trying to make each one standalone. And
correct.
I'm sure they're telling us that, but I think they're also just waiting to see, does this movie work?
Yeah.
Because he's making like 5 more, and if this movie doesn't work, then they're gonna look kind of stupid. These are expensive Disney Plus shows. So I don't know, but yeah, I like hearing him say that, but I don't know if I buy it. But we'll see.
Well, I mean, you were there. They were very, very distinctive in saying there is going to be an ending for each film. Like it's gonna to me, I got the impression that each film it ties itself in a bow, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I still don't believe.
But we will see. But guys, Avatar: The Way of Water. Oh, it's stunning. It's stunning. Like, usually I don't see 3D movies because they make me feel sick. I get a lot of motion sickness. But guys, I saw this trailer and I did not get any motion sickness whatsoever. The technology that James Cameron is using to bring Avatar: The Way of Water to life. Guys, the 3D is seamless because I didn't get any motion sickness from it. I didn't feel sick. I was just immersed in the actual environment itself. It's absolutely amazing. The other thing as well you guys need to know is that they are re-releasing for the cinemas the original Pandora.
September, right?
September 23rd, yeah. So they're re-releasing the original Pandora film in cinema. Sorry, Avatar film in cinemas September 23rd, and then Avatar: The Way of Water is going to be released a couple of months later, just before Christmas on December 16th. So.
And they also mentioned that there's going to be 1 million formats. This was again for theater owners. The National Association of Theater Owners runs CinemaCon, and they were talking about how It's high resolution frame rates, 3D, IMAX, PFL, different sound systems, and 160 different languages. This will have more versions than any other movie in the history of movies. We're working very closely with our members, so you can see here, around the world to show this movie in the best possible way. It's uniquely driven. He's Jim. He's brilliant. There may only be a couple hundred of screens in some of the formats, but he wants Avatar 2 on those screens. It's time to make sure your light levels are correct and everything about the picture is correct. We're excited about it. They really are trying to make this a cinematic experience, which good. I mean, it makes sense that they would end with this, because if it isn't finally coming this year, which is supposed to come this year, he's delayed it so many times, I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
But this is a theater movie. So for CinemaCon, this was a big finale moment for Disney to be like, yep, we're in the Avatar business. And I think it'll be interesting to see how you guys, did you click? Were you curious? Did you want to watch? Are you excited? The trailer will drop online in 2 weeks. Next week during Doctor Strange, you'll be able to see it first, and then we'll see it after that. But excited.
Totally.
It looks beautiful, is what I'll say. We didn't get a lot of sense. It's about the family. They've seen stills. There have been stills released.
Yeah.
Of the Na'vi kids.
You see, I'm not excited. Like, I'm tripping over my words, calling it Pandora instead of Avatar, and it's like, that's how excited I am. It's just mind freaking blown, guys.
The experience is clearly going to be what this is again.
Yeah.
And don't doubt James Cameron. He's always surprised us. Titanic, Avatar. He's always redoing the #1 movie. I think the timing is the pandemic might have helped him, whereas this movie might not have done as well in a regular year. Now with Spider-Man, and this one now being this year's big movie potentially, and the experience and seeing the visuals and people talking about, oh my God, I felt like I was there. This movie might actually be a very big hit for him. So we'll see. Are you guys excited though? Is visuals enough? Are you hoping the story's good? Are you worried about it being a family movie about the Avatar kids? What do you think? I want to hear your thoughts down below. If you haven't already, also hit that subscribe button here on Movie World and on Popcorn Planet, and of course on Steph the Alter Nerd. I am going to try and post some more videos here, because why not? We did the Sony presentation. I missed the Warner Brothers presentation, but we did send Lewis, and I'll try to get them to report on that one. And then later today is Universal.
Yes.
And then tomorrow we see Top Gun Maverick. Oh, we will be reacting that. We're allowed to react. We're not allowed to review it, but we're allowed to react, and we will give you a reaction tomorrow here on this channel, along with any other big breaking CinemaCon news we have. Thank you guys for waiting, and thanks for all your watching over on Popcorn Planet. We will see you guys later. Bye. Pardon the end, Korean. You're on Movie World. You're not on Popcorn Planet, so apologies for the confusion. Thank you for watching.
I was born confused.